guys, in today's video, we're going to teach you how to set up your Samsung phone. It doesn't really matter which one you guys have, by the way. It's going to be the exact same instructions for everybody. The very first thing you guys should do, though, is create an account. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now, create a Samsung account. All right, so we're going to make a Samsung account. So first of all, go into Google on any web browser that you have and just type in Samsung. From there, your first option should say Samsung.com. Just go right into it. Once you go into it, just accept all. And then on the top right hand side, you're going to see this icon. So that's to sign in. Select your first option, says login, sign up. Once you do so, we're going to create your account. So this is where everything happens. So you could sign in with Google. So if you have a Google account, Gmail or anything like that, go ahead and sign up that way. If you don't, just create an account. So we're going to do that. Just create an account. Or even if you do have a Gmail account, you can use this option regardless. So right now, we just put a check mark here, terms and conditions, privacy notice. This is optional, so this is up to you guys. We're just gonna put that on. Get news, again, that's optional if you guys wanna get news and stuff like that. We're just gonna put a check mark there, but you don't have to. Use precise location. Same thing, you guys can put a check mark or not. All right, then we scroll down. We just put one last check mark and then press on agree. So we're gonna go on and press on agree. Once you do that, it's going to ask you for your email, create a password, confirm the password, first name, last name, date of birth, and postal code. So we're going to just fill this up. All right, so once you fill up everything, just put on next. However, I do need to edit my password, so I'm just going to do that, edit this thing. All right, so for example, this is a password that would work. It is kind of weird that you can't just use anything here on Samsung. But anyways, you want something that's not too long because older devices won't take that. You don't want something too short because it just won't work. So over 8 characters or 8 characters. Anyways, once you do that, just press on next on the bottom right hand side. Once you do so, it's going to verify your account. So it's going to send you an email. I'm going to show you how that email looks like. And then all you have to do is just copy that verification code here. And then just press on next. And if you don't get it, just look at your junk mail. It's probably there. All right, so as far as the code, it would have been sent from this email. So this would be a legit email from Samsung. And this is how the code looks like. So I'm just going to copy it. And I'm just going to paste it and go into next. And that's it. That's all you guys had to do to create your Samsung account. We're going to just press on done. All right, so at any point in time, if you want to check out your account at any point in Samsung, you just go here and you can just log in again. So now that you created your Samsung account, we can go on with the basics. So just take a look at your phone. Down here below, if you guys press this, this is going to pop out. Just take it out. This is your stylus. So it's good to know that your stylus is right there. Let's put it in. Just put it in like so. Press on it. There we go. We're done. Down here below, you're going to notice this. That's where you charge it or sync it up to your computer. You guys should have got a cable with it, USB-C. Then right here is for your SIM card tray. We're going to show you that in a second. We have our power buttons. We're going to be pressing that soon. And right here, volume keys. Other than that, there's nothing else around it. Your cameras are on the back, obviously. So there we go. Your lenses. Be careful with those. I would strongly suggest putting a screen protector before we do this. Now, I don't have mine just yet, which I regret. But we're gonna try to be very careful. Anyways, right now, you do not need to place a SIM card before you get started. But if you have one from your old phone, you wanna put it in here, you can. Or if you have a new one, go ahead. It doesn't come with your phone, by the way. But to open this up, your SIM card, you got this tool. If you lost this tool for any reason, then go on and just get an earring. All you guys have to do, just press that here. That's gonna pop out like so. You guys see that? Popped out just a little bit. That's how it's supposed to look like. So then, all you guys have to do is just drag it out and your SIM card will go there. So what SIM card is compatible with Samsung phones? All nano SIM cards will be compatible. So if you guys even had an iPhone from before, for example, it will work. Now, if you guys have a new one, take out the smallest one. The smallest one is this, so that's a nano one. You just place that right here on the SIM card tray, like so. So here we go, that's how that looks like. And all we have to do is just insert it here. Once again, we do not need to do this before starting up, but if you already have it, this is your new phone, you should do that. Now, can you guys place a SIM card after you're done with the setup? Yes, you can. You can switch them up, do anything like that. That's the good thing about SIM cards. Anyways, regardless if you placed a SIM card or not, we're gonna turn this on. So to turn this on for the very first time, here's our power button. You just have to press that. We're gonna press that until we see a Samsung logo. There we go. There's the logo. So now it's actually turning on. You guys can see as it turns on. And then we're just gonna keep going with the setup. The setup will be very easy since you guys already have an account. We created an account. Can you skip the account? Well, technically, yes, you can, but you shouldn't. Now, if you placed a SIM card, it said to restart the phone. You could press that. Don't do that just yet. Just set it up. Or if it keeps bugging you, yes, tap on restart and it's gonna use that SIM card. If you didn't place a SIM card, you would not see that message, but later, once you place it, you would. So again, it's just restarting. Just means it's turning off and on again. Now, if you place a SIM card, yes, it can take a little bit for it to start up just because it's trying to do the connection. So that's why you would see this. Anyways, after just a little bit, you guys should see this. Now you could flip your phone like so, and you could set it up like so. So that's no problem. And as far as this video, we're gonna do that as far as we can, at least. That's just so you guys can view this better. So right now, we're just gonna continue with the setup. So we're just gonna scroll down. We have to do this, by the way. Tap here, tap here. You don't need the optional one, but I like that. So we're gonna go tap on more. Agree, don't have to agree with everything. From here, you guys can go on and set up various ways, by the way. The iPhone or iPad way isn't the best. So if you come from an iPhone or if you guys have an iPad, I would skip that. I would just set up manually regardless. Now, if you guys had a device from before, so Android or Samsung, there you go. Just select the first option. Now, in terms of this video, we're assuming you guys are brand new to this. So we're gonna go on and just set it up manually. So here we go. You have to choose your Wi-Fi. So here we go. Just type in your Wi-Fi unless you guys see it here in one of the options. So for me, I'm just gonna choose this, type in the password. So once it connects, you just put in your password. You're gonna see this. Just tap on next. You can use another device, but in this case, we're just gonna go into next. And we have to agree, smart switches. Yeah, I highly suggest allowing that, but you guys can always deny it. From here, you have to select the source. So again, if you guys wanna transfer anything, you would choose this. But just wanted to show you that option. We're gonna just go back and we're gonna go next because we did that already. We're gonna go into no copy, don't copy. So it's on the left-hand side because you guys are brand new. And right here, it's just gonna check our information and we're gonna sign into our Google. So if you don't want to sign into your Google account, that's okay. You don't have to. You can add that later on. And this is very important if you guys want that access with some Google apps. Again, it's up to you guys. So we're gonna go into next. Right here, just put in your email. I guess this is not the best way to show you guys, but it would be your email and then your password for Google. Now, if you don't want that, you can always skip it and put that in later. Yes, you guys can actually put anything that we skip later on as well. So we're just gonna skip that. Protect your phone. This is actually very important. So we have face recognition, fingerprint, PIN, and password. So we're just gonna go on and choose PIN, for example. And for PIN, it does have to be 6 digits. And I wouldn't choose something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because that is not good, but you could do that if you wanted to. It's gonna suggest that you don't do that. But in this case, just for demonstration wise, we're gonna use it anyways. You have to confirm that, which technically should never forget a PIN like so. And you guys shouldn't use a PIN like so. We're gonna use location. I highly suggest this for Google Maps, okay? Location wise. You can turn it off at any point, but we're just gonna go into more. We're gonna allow all of this and just accept. So here we go. Now this is the part for your Samsung account. Now this you actually do need. So I highly suggest creating one if you didn't do it already. Now, if you followed along with the video, you already created one. So we can just tap on email phone number, or we could scan the QR code. That's true. But we're just gonna go on into email. Put in your email. It's gonna ask you for your password. Tap on next. Then we're gonna be done with the sign up. All right, so once you put in your password and your email, all you guys have to do is just accept, agree. All right, so you're gonna see this. Your phone number should be up there. You can do two-step verification on this phone. I highly suggest just tapping on skip because you probably don't want that right now at least. And I wanna highlight that you can always use another phone number, so we can tap down there as well. Anyways, let's just tap on OK. All right, so from here, just scroll down. You guys are gonna see all this. Perfect. Press on next. Then from here, press on more, next. And it's just giving you a quick look throughout your Samsung, by the way. It's nothing major that you guys need to worry about. Just press on next. It's just for you to know. Now your Samsung wallet, this is really good. So that way you guys can just pay for stuff. You can show your boarding passes and all that stuff in your Samsung wallet. You can always skip this part, but I highly suggest press on more. I'm actually gonna skip it for now. But that's just because I don't want to add anything to it at this point. We can always, by the way, if we skip anything, at the end, we can turn it on. We can change things once you're done with the setup, regardless of what you chose right now. So we have an auto blocker right here. We're gonna agree with all of this. And then you guys can choose your display. So I'm gonna show you the difference between the two. This one will make it this dark, where we can see our all smudges throughout our screen. Light mode will not. For my own use, I usually like dark mode, but in terms for this video, it's better light mode. So we're just gonna press on next with light, and it's just gonna recommend some apps. You guys can go on and just go into more and just leave all those check marks. I suggest doing that if this is your very first one, so you guys can check out those apps. And then you're pretty much all set up. You guys can go and see what's new, especially if you're new to Samsungs, you should do that. So there's some tips. Just press on back, press on home, and we're pretty much done with the setup. So right now, we are in fact done with the entire setup. You guys can go on and just use your phone. If you did not place a SIM card inside of it, go ahead and do that right now. Then you guys can use it as a phone. Obviously, it should be hooked up to your Wi-Fi, so you guys can just get started with anything. Downloading any apps, because there aren't really any apps if you're new to this. You shouldn't have any apps installed unless the ones that we had a check mark on. Those will be your default apps. That said, I'm just gonna show you. So right here, we're gonna have Google. We're gonna have all of those apps. We're also gonna have a few Microsoft apps. We're gonna have our Play Store. That's to download all the apps that you guys want. If you guys scroll, you guys are gonna see this as well. But except for one that you guys will not see is this one, that mobile one. You shouldn't get that one. I guess that would be the only one that wouldn't be pre-installed right here on your phone. Other than that, if you guys just scroll down like so, you're gonna see even more apps right there. So again, you shouldn't see that one, but that and that, yes. Like for example, your Samsung, some of them, if you guys didn't put a check mark, you might not see a few of these. But other than that, these are all the default ones. Those come pre-installed on your phone already. You can go to the site and view a few more right here. So you do get YouTube Music, for example, wallets right there. So you can set that up. And if you scroll down again, it actually scrolls back up, if that makes any sense. If you want to view a few more apps, for that matter, just press there. You're going to see these. So those also come pre-installed. Press back there, put it to sleep. Just press here on the power. It just went to sleep. If you ever guys want to fully turn it off, because right now it's just sleeping, to turn it back on, you just press that. You swipe up to unlock it, put in your PIN. Once you put in your PIN, you're already in your phone, and there you go. So it's that easy to wake up your phone. If you guys had fingerprint, Face ID, all that stuff, well, that's different. You wouldn't have that PIN like I did. Now, as far as your volume keys, those are on the side. So if you put it down or up, you press it here. So that's how to turn down the volume from your Samsung. That's how to turn it all the way up. Now, if you guys want to look at more about your volume, just press on it. you're gonna see those three dots, tap on them, and you're gonna see this. Because there is different volume, for example, for your music, for your phone that's ringing, and other options that you guys saw there, which we can move them around. Now, if you ever want to turn off, fully power off your Samsung phone, all we have to do is just hit your power key. So if you hold on to it, plus your volume, you guys will notice it's gonna bring you to a screen where you guys can power it off, fully power it off. So as long as you hold on to both for just a little bit, you should see this. So there's your power off, restart, medical information, emergency, call. So right now we can just press on power off. That's gonna power it off. Restart, just gonna basically power it off and power it back on. So it's not gonna erase anything. Don't worry about restarting it if that's why you're watching this. Just gonna do that once again so you guys can see that. So we're just gonna hold on to these two until we get that. And right here, we're just gonna press on it to turn it off. And to fully power it off, we just press down on power off. And there we go, it's fully turned off. But as far as this video goes, we're all done. If you guys want to power it on again, so it's fully turned off, just hold on to the power button and then it's gonna turn on. And that's it. But as far as the setup video goes, we're all done. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write down in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.